Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Tony's podcast. It's been a while. This is episode 66. Today is Sunday, November, I don't even know what date. And I'm here to say that things have been really busy. In fact, so busy, that's the reason I haven't been around. And I just wanted to talk about a couple important things. First of all, I want to talk about multi-use spaces, which are really important during this crisis. Now, within less than 5,000 square feet, within 4,800 square feet, we've got a retail store, we've got a full gym, we've got 2 loading docks and racking and pallet trucks holding tons of merchandise. We've got a studio behind me. We've got office space for 5 full-time people, a lunch area, and my own private washroom. I mean, literally, that's unbelievable how much you can squeeze in. And the fact that everything is very multifunctional, meaning we can move things around when we need to, when we need the space. We've got containers coming. All the time. We can move our gym, we can move things around when we need to adapt. And that's the great thing. All businesses need to change and adapt. And that's what I'm here to talk about. I'm also here to talk about today some sleep patterns, some things that I've really noticed, because all the time people say, "Hey, Tony," they want advice on a pillow or bedding and duvets. And first of all, I'm going to start off with my pillow. Now, I've changed my pillow recently. I've used my older memory foam pillow for about 5 years or more, and it's really lost its shape in the sense that it's become hard as a rock, and my head was actually kind of hurting. And I decided to make a change, and because I have so many different types of pillows, we carry so many different types and grades and fills, that I said, okay, it's time to go back to my childhood and start using one of our fluffiest, best goose down pillows. And it's been great. My head's not hurting, but I don't have the same kind of support at the bottom. I'm a back sleeper, and I like to have that support. And usually, sometimes I'll turn that down pillow around because it kind of flattens out and becomes almost like a pancake, like we jokingly say. So that's something interesting. Guys, make sure you change your pillow often, because everybody does sleep differently. We don't sleep in one position all night long. We move around. Soon I'm going to be talking about the Hush brand of products. People know them from sort of Hush blankets, but they've come out with an amazing pillow that we're going to be talking about. But one other thing I want to talk about today in terms of sleep, actually, is how I'm sleeping in terms of removing my Australian wool duvet. Because usually at this time of year, I would be using sort of one of our premium down duvets or a wool duvet. And I felt I wanted to experiment. Can I sleep with something lighter and still feel it's substantial enough? And I took out our really bestseller, our lightweight mulberry silk duvet, and I've got a very thin, high thread count cotton duvet cover on top. So the last few nights, it felt really good. I slept better. It's a lot lighter on your body. It's not so heavy and puffy. But I'm not sure if the temperature was like minus 20 outside, if it would be warm enough, because everybody is different. Everybody sleeps differently. And it's just like clothes, right? So the key for people that sell online is really to make that experience as best as possible. How can you translate the online experience, to the internet, to your site, to your Shopify store? Because it's never going to be the same as being in store, but we have to keep iterating and revolving. Last point before I end this podcast is the word iterate. Special shout out to Michelle Romano and her audiobook called The Revisionists that I'm listening to. I'm almost done. I've listened to a few chapters multiple times, including chapter 1, including Rajan, the founder of Indie Mattress, chapter 5 with Danny Weiss and Canada Goose. And Michelle, you're phenomenal. You're just blowing me away. And I've learned a new word so far, the word iterate or iteration. So if you don't know what it means, guys, head to Google and check it out. Peace out.